Caroline, your second career start, you dropped 20 points. How did it feel out there?
Yeah, it felt good. Mostly just glad we got the win.
Caileigh, really big third quarter for you. What did you see coming out of halftime that led to second half success?
I was just kind of disappointed in my first half performance because, I had a couple of untimely turnovers and I was kind of rushing when I got the ball. So I just kind of took halftime to mentally gather myself, and I knew what I had to do coming out in the third quarter just to help my team. So I ended up doing it. So.
Just for either of you guys, what does it mean to get a win your first since December of 17th, and especially with the conference schedule coming up?
Yeah, it feels great. I think that this was a big win for us, especially going into Wisconsin on Sunday. That's a very winnable game. Really, the rest of the season are all winnable games for us. We've played a really hard Big Ten schedule up until now. Some of the top-ranked teams in the country we've played twice. So I think that the rest of the season, this is really this comes at a really good time because it's giving momentum for us for the rest of the season.
This is for either of you. What was going through your mind at that point in the third quarter where you losing 2 points?
I guess really should have never gotten to that point. So I didn't know what happened, but now that I do, just that really never should have happened. Never should have been a close game in the first place, but we ended up going on a little run. So
I think our energy was a little bit dead, especially on the court. We kind of got into our heads and we kind of weren't communicating very well. So I think that it was a good time to regroup and kind of encourage each other to have a lot of energy and not come out playing dead.
Career high in points and field goal attempts for you, Caroline. Do you feel like your confidence has gotten better as the season's gone along? Are you feeling more comfortable now?
Yeah, for sure. I just feel like with it just comes with experience, really. Just figuring things out, figuring out how to play with everybody, and it's definitely a confidence thing.
Thank you.
Number one, I feel like, we've had a crazy season, and it's good to win. We got to embrace that too. It's we're used to winning here. We won 85 games the last 4 years, something I don't even know. That's without even playing a non-conference schedule, the COVID years, and getting shut out when we won a championship, to not even play in the NCAA tournament. So a lot, we've had an incredible run, and we're so used to winning that, when you hit some roadblocks like we have this year, it's been, it's been a challenge. And I think our guys have done a great job staying together. Tonight they just needed to keep playing. Chicago State came ready to play, took the ball and really pushed it at us hard. Give them a lot of credit, made tough shots. So we got control after that stretch in the third quarter, and that's how we want to play, and we got to do that. Every other game obviously will be a Big Ten game. So, but hopefully the way we played against Illinois and getting the win tonight will give us some momentum. As we start the second half.
Coach, with Lau and Walsh being the two really big standouts tonight, how does that make you feel about the future of this program?
Yeah, those guys, were both highly recruited, obviously, and had great high school careers, and could have went a lot of different places. And because of our success in Northwestern, and I think playing in the Big Ten, this was and they're great students, both of them. We're really embraced Northwestern, what we look for in recruiting. So to see them, and they're young, and So I think that gives you some great pieces in the future for us to build around too.
Coach, 46 points in the paint tonight. That was obviously huge. How does that happen in the next couple of games?
Yeah. I thought we did a good job too against Illinois of getting the ball inside at times. Paige Mott was a big factor there too, and Caileigh. We just got to continue to do that. That's, we're not the Golden State Warriors at the 3-point line, obviously, and we got to find a way to address that. We got to make some shots on the. Otherwise it's just gonna look like, I-94 rush hour in the lane. It's just going to be packed, and we got to address that.
Huge rebounding advantage tonight. I mean, obviously.
So I'm sorry.
A huge rebounding advantage
Okay.
tonight, probably mostly due to just the size advantage your team had. But what do you think your team can learn from this solid rebounding performance moving forward?
Well, we got to continue. Our league is relentless, and everybody in the Big Ten, if you don't block them out, they're going hard to the glass. And I feel like we're getting better. It's an area that has hurt us in some really tough games. We gave up late offensive rebounds. And the one that comes to mind at Illinois, 2-point game. Michigan State, same thing. And then, we gave up 2 offensive rebounds against Illinois Sunday when we forced them into tough shots, and then they drilled a 3, which was really the game. So something we focus on every day. We got to get better. We're not big. I think Mercy, over the next, the second half of the Big Ten, she's, I'm looking for her to step up and help us a little bit, just as a shot blocker, a rebounder, and give us some size in there.
Coach, you talked a little bit about the challenge of this season. Can you elaborate on that a little bit? What has it been like for you and the team, just as you guys haven't picked up a win yet in the conference?
I don't. Those things I really not that. We haven't really. I think put numbers together like that. We've just been playing, and I think for the most part, I think of the. We played maybe the toughest schedule in the league so far. I don't know if you add up. I think over 100 wins of the teams we played, but hey, that's we were one of those teams the last 4 years. So I think you can't worry about that. I think you just got to focus on the process right now and next game. And I think our kids are excited. Like I said, as hard as we played against Illinois Sunday, I think they're really excited about next play, next game. And so that's really our concern. And staying healthy. Yeah.
Great night for Caroline tonight. What are some things that you're seeing from her this season?
Yeah, her confidence level. I know you guys, had mentioned that. She's a gym rat, so if I told you this, you'd say, show me the film. She hit 12 half-court shots yesterday, just messing around. She hit 12. And I'm like, maybe we should run a play just for that. And, we thought she got fouled at the end of the Illinois game, shooting a 3 from half court, and they called a 2-shot foul instead of a 3. But those types, she's a gym rat, and she just has, she's got that competitiveness that, that I don't know that you can teach, and she brought it with her. And I think she's done a great job of trying to be a great teammate. She pushes the ball really hard. She's starting to play a lot more under control with the ball in transition. She's finishing now around the rim, where I think early in the year, that was a challenge. She's making free throws, she's making threes, and just I think she's feeling, okay, I belong, and hey, her talent's coming out. So I appreciate you asking.
Was there a reason why Sydney Wood was out, and then also just how do you think players did stepping in her absence?
Yeah, we held Sydney out tonight. She had just, we thought for somebody that's, the grind of a Big Ten season, this was supposed to be our bye week. So we thought this would be, if there's a time to get some rest, it would be, in the one non-conference game. And then I thought people stepped up. Everybody's, got to embrace their role. And I think you're not seeing it yet, but obviously the Jillian Browns, Haley Weavers, Alana Goodchuck, they if you come to practice, they're really shooting the ball well. So hopefully that'll translate to second half. All right, guys, thank you.